Let's talk about Hype. Hype is right now sitting at the price of, just a second, it's $43. And I've covered this coin previously as well. Let me see when was the last time I covered it, if I could find it. Meanwhile, in the comments, you can let me know if you want me to cover any coin that you like. If multiple people talk about the same coin, I'll make a video on it like I did today with Pepe. But if you don't talk about it, I wouldn't know what the hell do you want. Anyway, last time we talked about Hype. It was on 2nd of July. And we had a support at $32. And it was sitting at $37 and our target was $42, 42.5. You can call it 43. I like to round up, or you can round down to 42. That was pretty much the case scenario of Hype, and this is 2nd of July. After 2nd of July, now I'm covering this coin after 28 days, so 4 weeks have passed. What has happened is that it has gone up and hit our target of, it is sitting at our target anyway. It has actually over-delivered and it went to 49.7, which is almost $50. Now let's talk about the Hype's overall life. What do I expect from Hype in the long run? Is it a good project to buy and sit with it? And of course, I'm going to talk about the short-term targets. What are the new support and resistances and what to expect from it? Hype, initially at our community, I have a community called VIP on Telegram. It's a paid community. We bought this coin around $3 initially when it was launched, because I was tracking it before it was launched. And then we ran up with it towards $30, which was the first initial rally that it did. After that, we never went back, never touched it, because if you buy it again at $30, only at 60, you will do a 2x. We have done a fucking 10x with it, so we're done with it. But if you are someone who is in love with this coin and now you want to marry it, there's a good aspect of it. The good aspect of this coin is that the circulation of this coin is 33%. There is almost 70% of the coin still left to get released, which means that you're talking about 300% inflation. It should be bad, but the thing is they are smart about it, or at least they're not fucking the chart right away like the rest of the coins like Arbitrum, TI, and so many coins out there. They're not doing that. They're not doing that kind of case scenario. So if they're not doing a situation like that, that means they're introducing inflation extremely slow. So their inflation is getting introduced in smaller amounts of 5%, 10% over the years. So they are doing it extremely slow and they're doing it in a smaller quantity. That is why you can say that this coin at the moment, or at least for next 1 year, it has no inflation for next 2 years. So you're talking about a coin in this particular 2 years window is a non-inflationary coin. That gives us at least a bit of comfort that you're dealing with a coin that is not going to make your life difficult, and it's easy to pump, easy to push. Everything about this coin is going to be easy in comparison to coins like TIA, Arbitrum, SU, and so many other coins that are going to become more and more difficult because of their inflation. Some of them, they have already become difficult. Others are going to become difficult. So I think that from that perspective, it's a good thing. Other thing is that they have a NASDAQ listed institution called Sonnet. They have their invested interest in this coin of $888 million. Now that is a lot of money to have in a coin. But at the same time, you need to understand that Hyperliquid has a market cap of $14 billion. So it makes sense. Biggest chunk of this coin's circulation of 33%, out of that, I think 24% is the money that belongs to the team, the creators of this coin. But they are not going to touch it until 2027, 2028. And like I said, you have 2 years with this coin. So in these 2 years, you're going to see massive growth on it if the markets go green, if things work out in favor of Hyperliquid. Now we should talk about what the fuck do they do. Well, it's a centralized exchange with the decentralized capability or the privacy. It's basically a place where you can have your leverage trading. If you want to do 100x or 1000x, that is the place to go to. If you're into future trading, that is what you do on Hyperliquid. On Hyperliquid, as the name has liquid in it, the liquidity is really good in comparison to so many exchanges. The overall throughput, which is the TPS, the transaction speed, is really fast as well. I think they're claiming 120,000 or 200,000 speed. When you talk about other coins out there, when you talk about Omni or Solana and others, you're talking about a power of 12,000, 20,000, 15,000, 30,000. You're not talking about 120,000. So the claims are there, but at the same time, I think in the month of July, 15 July, 25 July, I forgot the date, they had a blackout for 27 minutes. So while the claims are there, they do have some technical issues over there. But at the same time, people like James Wayne, they come along and they would put $20 million, $50 million on a leverage of 40x, 50x, 200x, 300x. Crazy trades, you will see them there. So Hyperliquid has made a name for itself. These people can be fake accounts, or they would be the marketing tactics of Hyperliquid to become famous for leverage. That look, people who have $100 million, they're coming to us and they're using us, not Coinbase. Coinbase doesn't have it. Not using Binance or Maxi or other exchanges, they're coming to us. So we are the cool dudes in the market. So all that stuff is working in its favor. At the same time, it is generating good amount of income for them. They use majority of that fund to do buybacks, which leads to temporary deflation in the coin. So all that stuff can work in favor of Hyperliquid. But like I said, for people like us who have made money with it, we are not going to go and dig into it. But if you are someone who is in love with it, I think that this coin has potential. It's rare to find coins that have potential to do well. But when I talk about potential, I'm talking about a 2x. Right now it's sitting at 43. So a 2x will push it towards 86. I'm hesitant in saying that as well. But just to make you happy, I'm saying 2x. And if we talk about it from short-term perspective, this thing has a bullish structure again. It is a falling channel. This is a bullish channel. 70% of the times it shoots up, 30% of the times it goes down. Like I said, this $43 is your neckline right now. Where it is sitting is the make and break area. If it holds this fucking support area, it doesn't go below, you should see Hyperliquid again shoot up towards $49. All the way up here. And that's the short-term perspective. Now you have short-term, long-term, and you understand how good is this project for how long. And I'm done with you now. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or I have touched on a topic and you expect me to explain a bit more, I'll try my best to explain that to you in the comments. Leave a comment. And I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, because if you're not interacting with the video, or if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see all the 10 videos that I make every day. You're going to miss out on it, and I think you are educated enough to understand what to subscribe and what not to, because if you want to miss out on it, then why not? It's for your own good, and you should know better what is good for you.